Apparently, this is the world's most expensive microphone. Pastor Toby Adiboyanga. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I even know this guy. What caught my attention is what they say this is the world's most expensive. Let me just search this guy's name first. Pastor Toby is a Nigerian born pastor, founder of Salvation Proclaimed Anointed Church. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. It seems like he's a big guy. Alright. So this guy
microphone is being open. This
is
is the reason I'm
unboxing
coming to church
the world's most expensive mic.
tomorrow. I can use it tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Why are you buying the world's most expensive mic? Wouldn't the money be used for people who are suffering in the church? Bruh, this whole concept of church, this is why I don't go to church anymore. I'm done with it. I mean, it's good for other people, I get it. For me, it's just not. It's not reasonable and it doesn't make logical sense. And for me, for something that, it's not only for something for me at least, in my own perspective, it's not because not everything has to make logical sense, but it has to be reasonable. Churches are not reasonable in my eyes, bro. And I feel like this is one thing that's holding most Africans behind. You know what I mean? The whole concept of church is very predatory.
The devil is in trouble.
How many people took their last money to donate to this church? In hopes of they will be blessed back without even attacking the faith. I mean, I can attack the faith of Christianity, any religion. I can attack it with reasonable and consistent, reasonable things. But I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just gonna make it a long. Let's take this thing for example. These pastors, bro.
Crazy. See how they are opening microphone. See how microphone is being opened.
You don't need the world's
see
most
microphone.
expensive microphone. You don't. It's covered in gold. Look at the stupid
Jesus
packaging.
Christ. Wait. It's a scripture on it, look. And I will give you shepherds according to my heart. When did you guys start planning this thing? You were
I hope he didn't buy this. Maybe it was just gifted to him. I don't think so.
dangerous people.
Hopefully it was just gifted. Maybe I'm misjudging this whole thing. Maybe he's not buying it, but someone is just gifting it to him. I get it. I get it, and I'm sorry for things I've said at the beginning of it. But if he's actually buying it, that's just
Are dangerous. Quiet people are dangerous. And I will give you shepherds according to my heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding.
You know, this reminds me of when he's standing next to the car. You guys know this old joke that's been going around of like, your pastor will pass you on his way to church on a Sunday knowing that you're going to the same church, and then, or even give you a lift. But his followers, or the people who are part of the church, they are working and they get there to donate their last money and whatever. And then even after church, he take his car, he doesn't give in what you call, like, I don't even know the word in English.
Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 15 NKJV. Then, oh my days. Can you see this? Let me see. Put your phone away, but it's interrupting it. Oh, is it your phone or some screen?
I think maybe your phone.
I think when I say this concept of like, we can either argue the faith specifically how it is, but my concept when I say churches, for me, is one of the reasons why it's holding a lot of Africans behind, because they believe in some kind of, whether you believe in God, whatever, but I feel like they're over invested of some guy in the sky that's gonna change your life ultimately and whatever. I feel like, don't forget that church was, the Bible itself, it was used as an excuse for slavery, but today is used as a solution of like, just, I don't want to get into the specifics because like I don't want religious people to come and attacking me in the whatever without any proper, for me to, because I won't be there typing. You guys have a lot of the energy. You guys will be typing and I'll be reading them and be like, whatever. But I don't want to necessarily attack the faith of it specifically, but let's just look at where churches are today. You know what I mean? Churches are today on DSTV. If you go to channels, what you call these channels, after sports, the channels after sports, just before the cartoons, those local channels, find churches only. What are they advertising? They're selling you dreams. That's all they're doing. You know what I mean? I would say maybe the core concept of church should be like getting closer to God, or understanding your faith as a whole, or getting fulfilled again with your churches. But if you go on those channels, you can just get the concept of where churches are. It's all about money. They are posting their account number. You donate this. If you donate 1,000 right now, you're gonna receive a miracle in 7 days. If you come to we are hosting, I'm coming to Mpumalanga. If you come to the stadium and come and buy this oil here 500 and buy this Vaseline here 200 rand or whatever, you're gonna receive a miracle and whatever. They're selling dreams. Churches today is it's not just about faith anymore, but it's about selling dreams. I guess this is the whole concept of it. This is what I've been struggling to say since the beginning of the video. This is the churches, not necessarily the faith. I also have the problem with the faith, like the faith of Christianity or whatever, but that's not something I want to bring up. But if you look at churches today, the prime example, I know you might think this is extreme, but I'm telling you, this is everywhere. If you look at the prime example of churches on DSTV, on just the channels after sports, before the cartoons, those channels, you can just tell you the kind of concept where churches are today. It's all about selling you dreams. Donate 1,000 rand. The advertising, they don't even embarrassed to do all this. They're advertising their account number. Every bank, Absa, Capitec, and whatever, donate 10,000 rand right now. You'll receive a miracle in 7 days. If you come to this and buy this and this and this and this, you'll receive a miracle. It's all about. And if you look at when I was looking at, I'm saying this because my mom listened to them. He watches all these things. She's one of them. She's recruited in those things. She's followed those things. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's like I'm like whatever. I'm just hated when she uses my money to do all those things. But if you look at it, and I feel like what is the word? If you find someone when they are down, desperate, and whatever, you give them a little bit of hope and whatever, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. And I'm not saying all churches, but the majority. I'm not saying all. I'm saying the majority. I feel like for me, the church has been so genuine. I know there are a lot of churches, but I feel like the church that has been so genuine, the only church in South Africa, I think, not only the only church, the only few church in South Africa, the big churches that have been genuine from the beginning, where I agree with them, I don't even care about the religion. But I feel like ZCC has been one of the most genuine, has stayed the way it is over time. They haven't just switched up. You know what I mean? Just like other Christian churches. Right now, it's all about you donate money, you can receive a miracle. But ZCC has been consistent, as much as I know it. And they have done a lot of good things than any other these big churches they've done. They have built schools, they've built hospitals. I'm not sure about the hospital, but I think they've built schools and whatever, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell you have to require deposit 1,000 rand or you have to buy this expensive thing and whatever. I feel like as much as limited the knowledge that I have about the SCC concept, whether you agree with it, whether you believe in it or not, it is all about you come to church. I feel like there's still not even 10%. Is it 10% or tithe that you pay for the church maintenance? There's no one coming around with flashy cars, and whoever comes around with their flashy cars is because they bet it with their own money, not because they took money from the other struggling people and whatever. And when there's something broken in the church, people are donating money together. I know a little bit of it because my mom used to go there, and when I was young, I used to go there when I was very, very young. I don't remember everything, but you know, this is the only church that for me had stayed consistent. And obviously there's other churches like Postol and whatever, I don't know much about them, but these are the churches that have stayed consistent over the time period. Any other churches, these Christian churches, that are ones that Abazolani and whatever, predatory behavior. That's all it is. Sell your dreams, donate money.